Hey everyone, Hurricane Liz here, and I wanted to talk a little bit about one of the most important aspects of selling on Amazon that most people overlook. In fact, even I overlooked it for quite some time, and once I realized just how important it was, it took a while to get caught up, and it took a lot of money to pay someone to get it actually caught up. And until I met this guy that you're about to listen from, it really made sense to me how to put it all together. In fact, how to even automate this aspect of my business. And most of you probably already know what I'm talking about. That thing is accounting. It's not the sexiest part of doing business. It's not the most fun part, but there are people out there that could help you, especially the guy that I'm about to introduce to you. Now, he was gracious enough to come on one of my OMG webinars, and he presented the following information that you're about to hear, and it's called the 7 pitfalls of accounting. And these pitfalls relate to any Amazon business, and if you automatically take them away from today's presentation that he's about to share with you here and put them into your business and start listening to what he has to tell you, you will automatically already be well ahead of other people, and you're not going to cost yourself as much money as I did when I started. So you want to take a listen to what he has to say, implement those, and if you'd like to buy the course that I bought from him, it's the same course. I highly encourage it. There's a link below. I will get a affiliate commission. However, I'm going to tell you it's the best course that I've ever bought because it automated my Amazon accounting, and because of him, I really have a nice system put together, and it was all from the stuff that he showed me on that particular course. Now, if you're not a do-it-yourselfer and you don't want to know the back end of the business or how to put it together, guess what? I've got great news for you. You can also hire him. He specializes specifically in Amazon accounting. He's done some selling on Amazon himself, as well as his brother. So he's very well versed in everything that there is to know about accounting for Amazon. So I highly recommend you either get the course or you hire him. Either one is a fantastic decision. And you're going to want to listen to what he has to say about the 7 pitfalls of Amazon accounting. So here it is. As I said before, he presented this on one of my webinars a couple months back, and it was, people just absolutely loved it. And as I said before, you will not regret listening to his advice here. So highly recommend you pay attention and you jot some notes down. I'll see you guys soon.
This second to last pitfall is really related to the first one, but it's not knowing the limitations of the software. So one of the things that this really pertains to is spreadsheets versus accounting automation. So the big thing you need to get a handle of is there's a big difference between what a software can do versus what it should do. So take, for example, an Excel spreadsheet. Can you use an Excel spreadsheet to track all of your finances? Yeah, you certainly can track it that way, but it would literally be throwing away hours of your time every single month with data entry. For most data entry, you should be using an accounting system that links to your checking account, your credit cards. But then on the flip side, there's certain accounting integrations and automations that you can turn on, but honestly, I wouldn't. You shouldn't. And the reason why is because it would take, these accounting integrations are terrible. And you actually spend more time trying to clean up those integrations than if you just plug that in manually. And one, just to give you a quick example, is for those of you out there that sell on Shopify, I use an accounting platform called Xero. Shopify has an integration with the accounting software Xero, but honestly, it's a nightmare. All my accountant colleagues agree it's a nightmare. And I turned it on. I had it running for about 3 or 4 months for a client. I ended up spending about 5 hours going back, turning it off, clearing out all the past data, and then reworking it from scratch. At the end of the day, with something like Shopify, it's actually better to do a manual process. It'll take you about 10 minutes a month versus trying to turn on an accounting integration. You'll have to spend 5 hours. So really, it's in the same way, kind of, I talk about striking a balance. You really have to strike a balance between accounting automation and some manual processes. So some things you really should do in a software, and then some things you really should do in a spreadsheet still. 100% of the process isn't automated yet. So yeah, that's something. And actually, in the system I'll tell you about in a few minutes, I'm going to help. Basically, my system is really helping you strike that balance between accounting automation and a more manual process.